From the Atlas Center at the University of Colorado, this is News Team Boulder.
Hello, and welcome to a special sports edition of News Team Boulder. I'm Joey Maestas, and we have a lot of CU sports to talk about today. Just days after Athletic Director Mike Bone hired a new women's basketball coach, the search is on again. A press conference in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, confirmed reports that men's basketball head coach Jeff Bzdelik would be leaving CU to coach at Wake Forest University. This was not the first time Bzdelik looked for another job while he worked at CU. Many at Wake Forest questioned the hire, citing Bzdelik's 36-58 record at CU and lack of any postseason play the last 3 years. Joining us today is David LaRose, a local college basketball expert. How are you doing today, David?
Doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Can we get a quick Rockies update real quick?
It is 4-0 Mets with runners on first and second.
Oh, awesome. All right. De La Rosa, you rock. All right. What was your initial impression when you heard Bzdelik was leaving for Wake Forest?
I just thought it was typical of Bzdelik to be going through these coaching challenges. He doesn't like to stay in one spot for very long. Even the past couple of years, he's been challenged with jobs in the NBA, like going to the Timberwolves, or even changing colleges, but he's turned down them all except for this one.
Yeah, I heard that his daughter, I think, goes to Wake Forest.
His daughter's a sophomore at Wake Forest. Yeah.
And that was a big question mark for him, but we'll see. What effect do you think the departure of Bzdelik will have on the men's basketball program?
I think that it's bad timing. Has just like started to happen. It's the recruiting signing period, and it's just bad timing for him. Steve McLean, the assistant coach last year, has been pretty much doing Jeff's job ever since this whole Wake Forest talk started happening. So I don't know. It's just bad timing from Bzdelik to leave right now.
Do you think McLean's a player's vote for becoming the next coach?
Yeah. A lot of the players have come out and said that they would like McLean to be their next head coach. Alec Burks has even said if McLean doesn't come back, he's not sure what he's going to do. He could transfer out. He could just leave the program and all. Or he might even, I don't think he'll test the NBA waters quite yet. He still needs about one more year of fine-tuning.
Before we leave, can we get another quick Rockies update?
Yes. It's still 4-0. One out. Runners on first and second for the Mets.
Okay. All right. And there you have it, David LaRose, college basketball expert. After the break, we'll have a wrap-up of the football spring practices. Stay tuned.
Hey,
Yikes.
how's it going?
Yeah.
Dude.
Sir, are you okay? What? Oh, this? It's probably nothing. I'm sure it'll go away.
Go away? But, sir, that can't be good.
No, it's cool, really.
Do you want a napkin or something?
Everything's fine. Thanks.
You wouldn't ignore this. So why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately. Because time lost is brain lost.
Football spring practices wrapped up last weekend with the annual spring game at Folsom Field. The Gold team, led by Tyler Hansen, beat out the Black team, led by Cody Hawkins, by a score of 37-27. Hansen went for 17 for 22 with 170 yards and 3 touchdowns, while Hawkins went for 20-26 with 220 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hansen ran the ball much better and was a large part of the reason why they won. The depth chart at quarterback position. Joining us is Ryan Jelliker, a college football expert. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Did you go to the spring game?
I did. I did see a little bit of the spring game. Went and watched Tyler Hansen, who let's hope will be our starting quarterback this year. Played pretty well. The thing I was most impressed about was the senior that just graduated high school came in and played really well. Had one throw for 86 yards and a touchdown. So I'm pretty excited about that. Looks like he's got a pretty big arm, and that ball was a laser right on the money. So it was a pretty fun game to go watch.
Well, that's good to hear. What do you think needs to change with the CU football program for next season?
I guess probably just get rid of Dan Hawkins. That would be a starting point. I know Boosters ponied up some money at one point to try to get him out of here, and if we can get him out of here and then pay for some of Mike Leach's legal fees, that would be pretty nice to get a coach like that into Boulder and get us back to that kind of 1990 prevalence that we used to have.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Hawkins is in the hot seat right now. What do you think it's going to take? What kind of season do the Buffs have to have for him to stay coach this year?
They're going to have to win more than 2 games in conference play on the road. That's been pretty brutal the last few seasons. You can't go out and not win on the road in your conference and expect to do well. So I'd say 500 or better, and 500 is pretty low for a CU football program, but that's about all we can expect out of Dan Hawkins at this point, what I think.
Right. And what's your prediction for this year? Well, how many games do you think they're going to win?
We'd probably go 6-6. That's probably the best thing that we can do.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us today. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Have a good one, and go Buffs.